Hi, I'm Clint, the director of the Scaffold Farmer. Welcome to the director's vlog, the real life story and the real life events of a scaffold farmer and the scaffold director as well. So I am here to express to you, as part of our vlog, our real life gratitude to those who took part in the making of the scaffold farm. And in this story, this is for real life. I just been to the shipping section of our local bus station, Victory Terminal, and I got a package from a friend who facilitated the purchase of this camera in Manila from a kind-hearted person who gave it to us at a reasonable price for us to push through with the film. And I'm so fortunate to have met him, and at the same time for accommodating us. But I also would like to acknowledge a person, Jess, Kenio, who is currently working with IISLA Ventures for helping us facilitate the purchase of this camera and for packaging it in a way that it will not cost us that much. At the same time, who also ensure that this camera will reach the rest of the team. Just today I realized something big that caught us way beyond the numbers. And that is, we probably may not be able to purchase this thing without the savings of one of our line producers who didn't actually even volunteer, but instead we appointed him because we have no choice. We didn't have a line producer, and he volunteered. He helped us out. He didn't even know that he's our line producer, or his job is to ensure that the success of this film is to be close to the level that we get to accomplish it now. But what makes it so hurting is that we approach a lot of possible sponsors of this film thinking that we are making a big difference, only to realize that it's not about the money. It's about having the right people in our team, and that is this guy, who have worked so much behind the scene, not exactly working on the set. He's actually working there at our local trading area where they package our vegetables and send it to Manila for the city dwellers to get hold. Can you imagine that he sleeps at 12 after our production and he wakes up 2 o'clock in the morning and he gets to go and work, carry all those heavy load, still have time to interact with us. And the most hurting thing here is yesterday we were having trouble finding finance to purchase this camera, and then with no question asked, with no condition, he allowed us to use his money to purchase a second camera in order for us to be able to capture the momentous moment and emotional moments that we failed to capture, to bring you the real story of the scaffold farmer. I guess we saw someone humble, so humble. He was a former monk who traveled around the world and saw life and lived life in its most simplest form. He's a vegetarian, but he never chose what food to eat. He never complained about his work. Maybe there's a reason that nobody started to work with us but him when we started the film. He was one of the inspirational driving force of us setting up the whole set and the whole farm itself since it started 9 years ago. He was a peaceful man. But for a man to work 2 hours a day since we started with this production, and he just allowed his money to be used for this film, that was more than enough than a line producer can give. And I thank him so much for this. Jess, we are with the right people, and these right people are silent, but they're giving us way beyond what we asked for. And I thank you for that. Thank you. Marlou Na-oy, you may be silent, but I am so indebted to you for the past 9 years, and now that it will become a film, you're really making a big difference to other people's life, not just only us. So I thank you. Jess, thank you also for spending some time with our needs and logistics. Thank you. And thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed, and thank you for following the real story of the scaffold farmer, an everyday journey. That we hope that you'll be part of this journey as we make a difference in the life of our marginalized workers and heroes of our country, the so-called farmers. Thank you. Now we can make better films. Thank you. This was so hard.